Raideritos. So necesitan comerse sus.
What up, what up, what up? What is up? Happy Friday, Raider Nation. What's up, Big Will? How you doing, big dog?
What's up, big dog? I'm over here eating my, breakfast oats like the offensive line for the Raiders should. They should be eating
Oats. They need more than
snacks.
oats, dog. They need to be eating hard-boiled eggs. They need to be fucking taking what are those bars that they give the girl in Mean Girls to gain weight? They need to be eating those. They need to be eating fucking frijoles.
Hey,
like I need them on the tortillas, Yeah.
Hey, got to put some weight in that ass, man. Show up to Cheeto's mama's house. I guarantee you. Walk in the door, the first thing she's going to ask is, "Are you hungry, baby?"
No. The first thing she's going to say is, "¿Qué chingados está aquí? ¿Quién es él?"
Who is it?
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is this?
And make sure they take off their shoes.
Yeah, man. Jesus Christ. But hey, man, what's going on? Hey, thank you. Those of us who are joining us. It's this new thing me and Will are doing Fridays, midday, like our midday check-in with the nation. See what's going on, shit like that. But hey, appreciate you coming through. We got to clean this up a little bit, dog. We got to create our own background. We got to create our own intro if we're going to do this every week, homie. Yeah.
I thought the background was supposed to be the thumbnail.
It was, but we haven't done it. We We didn't do it last Friday because it was the day after Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that right now real quick. No problem. But yeah. It's just, oh man, ChatGPT's got a bunch of stuff up here now. I don't even want to look at it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. But I'll make another one, and then we'll add it on here. But for the meanwhile, thank you everyone for tuning in. What's going on? I can't cut my workday short to hang with the fellas. What's going on, brother? I appreciate you coming through.
Luck.
Jack, what's going on? What up, Raider Nation? Shout out to Raider Travis. What's going on, big dog? Thank God it's fucking Friday. Thank God. Baby. What up, ladies? Hey, Jeff, I hope we don't cut into your JT the Brick Show's time because I know this is around the time you like to tune into his show. So I appreciate you. Make sure you listen to him. And yeah. But no.
Wow.
So and it's funny. I'm glad I brought it up right now because he had an interview with Pete Carroll. And I don't know if you know, Will, because I don't know how in tune you are with the YouTube or the social media side. You're more with the club side of the things. Mm-hmm. But there's a couple of social media YouTubers out there upset with the Raider Nations, with the Raiders media personnel, that we're not asking the right questions. Yeah, that we need to be tougher on these guys. That it's a bunch of setups. Even in Twitter, this one dude going after certain people like, you guys are asking the wrong questions, and honestly, I think it's funny because what are you supposed to ask? Are you supposed to wait for Pete Carroll to get up there on the podium and be like, "Hey, Pete, what'd you think about this weekend?" Then he does his whole little spiel, right? And then everyone knows the offensive line is the problem. But what do you want him to ask? Hey, bro, when the fuck are you going to fire your son? Is that
that's basically what people are asking for, right? And that's the interesting thing. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I actually was on X, and I responded to Q. Somebody had said, hey, why do
Oh,
you
you
do
saw his
this?
post. Yeah.
I saw Q's post and I
Yeah,
responded,
yeah,
and Q actually responded to mine. And I
yeah.
said, look, dude, I understand.
Careful, don't fuck with Q. That's my boy.
No, I understand. And like, no, and I like support the position of saying, hey, first
Uh-huh.
of all, everybody as a fan thinks that these guys are just going to go up there and be like, when are you going to fire your son? You can't just
Right.
you can't ask it like that. They go
Mhm,
around and saying, hey, the issues that the team is having. What do you see here? And that's
mhm,
how they start going around it. You can't just directly ask a coach and say, hey, why haven't you fired this guy?
mhm. Why
Like,
not?
well, and I mean, like, does it really
No,
make any
I know
sense?
why, but I want you to share like why you think why they don't do that. Yeah.
First of all, I'm like, as a coach, I would be pissed. If
Uh
you
huh.
ask me that, that's an internal question. If I
Mm-hmm.
fire somebody and I'm going to handle some shit, and I'm going to speak as a coach's perspective, we're handling that shit in house. We
Right.
ain't no bitches.
Right.
We ain't no snitches. We don't go out there talking no shit and being like, oh, yeah, no, we're going to handle our shit in house. And then guess what? Then you're going to know.
Mm.
But when it comes to hiring and firing, it's such a sensitive thing and it affects so many people in their lives that you have to know how to address it. You know, you have to
Mm-hmm.
know how to, like, and especially when it's a sensitive subject like you're saying. And I've come out multiple times, bro, and you know I'm saying it. Brendan Carroll needs to be fired.
Right.
And if he was my son,
You would fire him.
I would, because I am a tough dad. Because I'm about my son being a man and going
Mm-hmm.
out there and doing man shit and handling it. But
Right. Right.
again,
Right.
Brendan Carroll's livelihood is at the stake. He got grandkids, he got all this thing.
Not
But at
not
the
only
end of
that, but someone's future also. You think about it. If this is
yeah,
your first chance, and you have the nation's a very passionate fan base, right? Very passionate. Look at how we ran Chip Kelly out of here. Numerous people we ran out of here. Josh McDaniels, and now you're gonna include a coach's son that we're fucking yelling to get out of here, right?
yeah,
And I get what you're saying. Like that's my there. He has no future in the NFL if he gets fired like this. It's gonna go back to college and he's gonna have to work his way back, which is fine, which is probably what he needs to do. But I think my the thing that I find funny is that whole thing about I guess having opinions when it comes to beat writers. And my point with this was having an opinion as fans like us who watch and tune into these shows. So me and I won't include Jeff. He can say his part. I was watching an interview with JT and with Pete Carroll,
mhm,
and he was basically praising the two drives that we had the whole game, making it seem like it was a huge improvement. In my mind, I get it. You want to focus on what's positive. We had two drives, less than 200 yards offense. There was what was positive about it, bro? We're focusing on the mediocre now. Al Davis said, "Just win, baby, not just be mediocre." And I think that's
I
what.
love it.
But because we said that, the next morning on his show, he went off about fans being negative, right?
Mhm.
And I'm gonna tell you something right now. You're gonna laugh when I say it, and you don't have to answer as deep as you want to. In his show, he said, "Do you think Gorilla Rilla or Mark Jones ever talk bad about the Raiders?" And I'm like, bro, you must not know the fan base. That's part of being a fucking fan. We're gonna talk shit about our team. We're gonna be negative because that's how much we want to start winning. It doesn't make it bad. But for you to get upset just because we question it or don't want to accept this bullshit about like, oh, we had two drives, we should be happy. I said it on my last shows on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I didn't see much improvement, dog.
All right.
But I mean, what do
I
you think?
love this, bro. I love this aspect because I have such a heart. And 805, I think, would be in the same thing. I love 805, by the way.
Mhm.
I actually watch him on YouTube more because I love the whole coach's aspect, right? And
Right.
and and I love the way he talks about it. So I'm gonna give you the coaching aspect.
Jimmy G got run out of here. Go ahead. Mhm.
We are so bad, Cheeto, that you
Right.
have to look for little things like that at the moment to have some sort of positivity in your fucking building.
Hmm.
Because at the end of the day, bro, like we all talked about it. This offense isn't going to change overnight because Greg Olson is calling the offense.
Right.
You know, it ain't going to just be like, poof, we're scoring 65 fucking points a game and the offensive line is blocking everybody and Ashton Gentry's running over people. No.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I said, too, the last game was a game of two halves. If you break down the Raiders' first half, we're competitive. But overall,
The first half, yeah, we were. Mm-hmm.
we lost the game. And you're
Mm-hmm.
absolutely right. And is it coming down to where fans are trying to? I'll tell you what, JT the Brick is trying to put the spin on it in a positive way. And as media is driven as he is, he's also paid by the Raiders.
Ooh.
100, right? So when you have a show that consists of you're being paid by the team, you can be critical to a certain extent. You just can't go out there and say our team is shit. We suck. I'd be like, we don't get
On the radio. On the radio. I get that.
On the
Right,
radio.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
he has to manipulate the situation.
Yeah, Will, stop moving away from your mic.
Oh man. All right, my bad, bro. Here.
We need to
I'll
get
move it up.
Will one of these arms,
Yeah.
bro. So
Yeah, I just move all the time, man. I'm
Mhm.
always moving back and forth.
yeah.
But you know, he has to manipulate it. And for us, 805, Jeff, you, myself, we don't get paid by the team. We can keep it a buck.
Well,
And we don't, and we're fans, and we're
Let me-
100% fans.
it's funny you say that because when I started this whole thing a few years back, I've encountered different groups, different people. I'm friends with a bunch of people just like you. And someone told me in the beginning, be careful what you say on your show.
Mhm.
One, I thought about, yes, as far as politics, race, shit like that should have come back. I get that part, right? Now, the other part was what you say about the team, right? Because if you ever, they told me basically, if my goal was to get somehow connected to the Raiders, then I can't be as negative as I am sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And in my mind, I was like, honestly, that's not my goal. But say you did get connected somehow to the Raiders. Would that change the way you?
I can't do it.
Them? You couldn't do it?
I can't do it because, like, for me, like, I love football, bro.
My sources say y'all get paid.
Yeah. Hey, Big Luck. Hey, make sure you start adding some zeros to that check, Big Dog, because I ain't seen none.
Right. Honestly, Big Luck, like, and I get what you're saying, but sometimes I used to be a lot worse, a lot more vulgar. I switched to it because of the YouTube world and how it affects your show and how it gets thrown out there, stuff like that. But as far as speaking my mind, bro, I always
But you know, and I mean, like the whole point of you having a channel and having a YouTube is to voice your opinion. It's to go out there and keep it a 100. I'm not here to say I'm gonna get famous. I just want to give my opinion. And I love talking to other Raiders fans about Raider stuff. I mean, like at the end of the day, I mean, like I said, I'm 43 years old. I don't get paid by the team. I don't see myself ever getting paid by the team. But I enjoy hanging out with other Raiders fans. I enjoy going to the games. I enjoy football. And I'd be like, this is what I do. I coach it. I'd be like, come on, man. You know, this is what it's for.
Yeah. And I get it. And I think there's a way you can still be associated with the team or a network and still be critical. Other media personalities do it, right? But it's in the way you do it. And I think maybe that's why I'll watch my boy Q, because he has on his show, he's critical of what the team does, you know, when you listen to his show. Maybe when he's in the media room, he's not over there like, hey, motherfuckers, why aren't you firing so-and-so? But I don't think you do that as a media personality, you know.
You can't. You can't. I'd be like, you have to have access to these people, and yes, you can be critical
Yeah.
of people, but tell me like this: I just came out and tell you that you're a total shitbag, that you suck. When's the next time
Right.
you're going to give me an interview?
Exactly. And I think of perfect examples are like Stephen A. Certain players won't whatever, or what's that other dude that got kicked off of Fox? They got into a fight with Richard Sherman and Shannon Sharp.
Oh, I thought you
Skip
were talking
Bayless.
about Mark Sanchez.
No, Skip Bayless. Him. No. But like Skip Bayless,
Yeah.
because of how much shit he talks, some people are like, bro, like whatever. I guess it wouldn't be taken a certain way, but no, but you're right though. Winning would cure everything. Winning would cure
Of
everything.
course, man. I mean, like nobody would be saying anything if we were winning.
Yeah.
Right now,
Oh, yeah.
we had 10 sacks in the game if we won the game.
He said winning. What's that? I hopefully that's what you're doing on the tables in Las Vegas right now. Shout out to my boy AR. I believe he is in Las Vegas right now. He's down there right now. So hopefully you're still enjoying your trip out here in the States, big dog. Doing your thing, and I hope you have a lot of fun. Yeah. Mark do be fighting. Oh, dude. And shout out to my boy LB Raider 10. I hate the Raiders. I gotta upload that audio clip of that kid saying that. I hate the Raiders. But funny part is in that video that went viral for him saying I hate the Raiders, that kid's actually a Cowboy fan who hated the Raiders for beating the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. A lot of people think that kid's a Raider fan crying because he hates his own team. I'm like, no. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He said, I got here, bet, and just like the Raiders, I lost.
Oh, man. House always
man.
wins, bro. The house always wins.
Yeah. And then, 2021, we did get a small taste of it. We did. That was the year my nephews became bigger fans because that was the year we went to the playoffs. So that year was a lot of fun for them. We went to our pizza spot. We saw the games. We saw the last game against the Chargers there. We made the playoffs. The following week, we went back to the pizza spot to watch the playoff game against the Bengals. Like they had fun.
Bro, that's what it's about for me right there. What you just said, bro, that's cool. Like it puts a smile on my face because I'm like, yo, I take my kids to the games and I take and I make memories with them, bro. And that's what it's about, right? Like that's why we're so passionate about this team. And that's why we keep it a buck, because we watch the games, we spend the money, we make moments with our families, and all to see our team literally shit the bed. And that's what's so hard. I mean, like at the end of the day, if I didn't put so much want into this team and so much, like, I guess you can say money and time, I wouldn't care. Like, why would I sit here and talk about this team if I didn't want them to be successful? If I didn't think that this team was something important to me in my life? Bro, we literally take 2 hours out of a day, sometimes 4 days a week, to talk about this team.
Yeah, we do.
You see what I mean? I mean, like, that's how much, and that's what I get. JT the Brick goes like, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. Bro, you're getting paid to do that. We don't get paid. We literally take 2 hours out of our day sometimes. And I know that you and Jeff and other guys are always grabbing up clips and looking at other people's stuff to like be like, hey, man, like stay caught up in the news.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a totally different aspect.
Yeah, yesterday I was chilling. I was waiting for my girl to get ready. We were going to go have dinner, and as I was laying on the bed, but I had a Q's radio show playing, and it's basically just to keep the more information what's going on with the team, so that when we come up here, we know what we're talking about. But shout out to AR. House always wins. I'm not here for gambling. I'm here for the Raider events and to tick off Allegiant Stadium off the bucket list. The complete. Hey, there you go. LA, Oakland, and Vegas.
That's dope, man. That's so dope.
Hey, join the club, big dog. Me and you are part of that club right there. I can say I ticked off the 3: LA, Oakland, and Vegas as well.
That's dope. That's dope.
What's going on? What's going on, Gio? You know, I'm glad you brought up about the fans because I want to share with everyone. I don't know if you guys saw this video that's been going around, but see what you guys' thoughts. I brought it up to Will for us to talk about today. But give me 1 second, make sure the volume's up. Okay. Check this out. By the way, I appreciate his Reebok pumps before we start. I appreciate his shoes, but fuck Alabama.
100.
Okay.
Fans are the ones to blame for the Raiders' multiple decades of terribleness.
Well,
because they're too loyal. The Raider, no matter what, Raider fans are buying tickets, buying merchandise, filling that stadium.
Loyal to a fault.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
And the Raiders are making money. They have no incentive to lose. Stop going to games, Raiders.
I'm just gonna stop it right there. So basically, Homeboy's saying, right? Correct me if I am wrong. That the reason the Raiders are bad is because we give them no reason to be good. Because no matter how they do, we're always buying merch, we're always buying tickets, and we're showing up regardless.
Can I fan the way I want to fan?
Is that what I heard?
The way I want to fan?
We'll get there. We'll get there. But is that what I heard?
Yeah.
That's what I heard. So we're the reason why we suck. Because if we would stop going to the games, if we would stop buying merchandise, somehow the people they hire would know how to do their jobs?
No, man. I mean, like, and that's where, you know what? And this is, I think, is from a person that's looking from the outside in, right?
Yes, that's what I saw it. That's which is why I didn't comment on it. A lot of Raider fans commented on that thread, like, "Oh, you don't fucking know the nation." Da, 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 da. I could tell it's someone who's not part of the nation and doesn't understand, as opposed to being from an outside looking in, right? Like if you guys would just stop cheering, then yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I mean, like, let's be real. I mean, like, the Raiders is almost like a cult following, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, the people that are actual fans. Like, you know, the people that go and spend their money and go to these games and are there. And then you literally go like, who's that new person?
Right.
I'd be like, it's weird, man. I mean, like,
but wait. But why would you say who's that new person?
No, it's
like,
weird.
Hey, welcome. Why is it weird?
No, it's not that you're not welcoming, but you notice that it's somebody that's new and that, like, hey, whoa, like we have a new fan that showed up.
Oh, okay. In a positive way.
Yes, I'm not saying it in a negative way, like, oh, who's that? And we're gonna go check them. No, dude. Like,
okay. Well,
I'm saying like, whoa, like you're like, hey, like, who is? I'd be like, yo, like, oh my gosh, there's other people that travel for this team and like spend their money like me to come watch us lose.
Right.
I'd be like, bro, when I would show up in Boston and I'm like, oh shit, that's Mike. Oh, there's Marlene. Oh, there's Jay Jackson. And, you know, you kind of see the same people when you travel.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like, I'm telling you, because and I've traveled quite a bit with this team. And that's what I enjoy do is traveling and seeing other stadiums and stuff like that.
Here you go. Shout out to the super chat. Here you go. Split it with Will.
Hey, I said zeros, bro. I said zeros. That's $1.99. At least make it $2, bro. Come on, man.
Right. But so far, let's see what the real Dixon says. They're gonna make money regardless, which is a good point.
Yeah.
If you know anything about the NFL, is a revenue sharing. They share revenue with each other.
Cheeto.
So that's
the stadium is full with the other team's fans.
Raider Travis, fuck yeah, I'm loyal. True. And he might be the first Australian to do it. That's true.
100%.
Wait, so once again, we're wrong as a fan base. Some people are boycotting merchandise tickets though. Now they are. Yeah.
But I mean, like at the same time, it doesn't matter. I'd be like, Cheeto, like I just said.
Well,
Las Vegas is a destination city.
It is.
People want to go there and they want to like spend their money.
They do and they don't. It depends on the team. Cleveland game, empty seats everywhere. Wasn't a sellout. This Bronco game, it probably won't be full either. The tickets keep dropping each day when I look up there. When you see the tickets dropping like that, that means they're not selling. Even the other away team. Right? But they're still going to make money regardless. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's the hard part. I'll be like, bro, at the end of the day, there's no incentive for them to win on their owner.
So then does that include us talking about them? So you're wrong, Leo and Will, for having the Raiders podcast. It's all your fault.
Bro, can I I'll say this.
Uh-huh.
When you start accepting mediocrity and not being able to criticize the team,
mm-hmm.
then you're part of the problem.
Really?
And I will say that because for me, you can't have undying loyalty to an organization without being 100% to it.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's like this, when you love something, you have to let it grow and you have to keep it real. And if you can't do that, then you don't love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, think about it with your kids or with your loved ones. If you can't keep it real with them, then who can you keep it real with?
Right.
So I love this team. So I will criticize it and I will think, hey, that I know better until I'm proven wrong. And I'd be like, when you come out and you say, hey, there's no criticism on the team.
So if you hear, and I get what you're saying because I'm the same way. I'm going to criticize the team, but I'm going to show up regardless. But when you hear radio personalities tell you, if you're going to be negative, then give your tickets away.
No,
don't
that's
come
ridiculous.
to the games.
Because here's the thing. That's why you're a radio personality, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your job is not to do anything but sell tickets and get more attention on the team.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly their job. And you know what? JT has been with the team 20 years, 30 years. And again, I get what you're saying. You can't be just saying everything's fucked up because then you have to be also articulate with it. You have to articulate what you say.
Right.
You know, you can't just come out and talk bullshit. If you don't have any facts to back it up, then people are going to call a spade, and that's why you say, hey, watch what you say on this, right? Because it's recorded. It's on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Bro, you'll be able to bring back what I said 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So what I would say is this. If you can't criticize a team, if you can't keep it 100 with your team, then what are you actually doing? I mean, like, are you really call yourself a marketing director if that's what you're going to be. But if you're a beat writer, if you are a guy that is a journalist, and that's what you consider yourself, then be one.
Right.
Be informed. And I love reading articles. I mean, like, lots of great articles are written by guys. Hell, I didn't even know one guy that wrote articles lives right down the road from me.
Really?
Yeah,
a lot of people don't really read that many. Like Mo Moulton, he does a lot of good articles. He's on Silver and Black today. He does a few. I like Vinny when Vinny does his. I like when Vinny comes out with his too. Yeah.
And you have to read, man. And this is the thing with people.
Yeah.
All the information they want it right there on video or on audio. And take a minute, read an article, look at who they're freaking stating, what articles they're using to get this information.
Well, I mean, that
way, speak on that.
That part is getting tainted, and that's probably a whole other issue. But I mean, with the whole social media trend, nothing has to be validated anymore. Nothing has to be confirmed or cited. Motherfuckers say shit. I saw it on the internet, and motherfuckers swear it's true and it's law. It's 100 without doing their own research.
But that's why you have to do your research.
Yeah. You don't have to, because you can come up here, start a show like this, make up some shit, right? And then go viral and say, well, what's his name? I saw it on YouTube. They said,
don't Mitchell Reds me, bro.
I'm saying, I didn't say that. I didn't.
No, Mitchell. But here's the thing. No. Like, here's the thing, right? You get all these famous YouTubers from that they're getting paid by big organizations to do this. Tell me what big YouTuber you see that is like a self enterprise, like their own network. And that's where those are the guys that can be critical. And those are the guys that come out and they have good shows because they're independent, because they're self made, because they're not standing behind some large corporation that pays their checks.
Yeah.
And that's where we're all trying to be, right? Self made. Hey, this is
Mm.
what we do.
Oh
Hey,
man, Alec, this is a good one. I like this
Good luck.
one. Shout out to Alec. He's a JT totally corrupted by not wanting to be negative, right? To keep everything all good with his team sources. And I'm glad Alec brought that up because in the beginning of the season, me and my boys, like the Raider Syndicate, whatever, we had our hesitation about Genty, about Carroll, about this O line, right? About whatever, everything. And we used to get blasted about being so negative. I'm going to stop watching y'all because you guys are so negative. You guys were positive when AP was here. Why are you negative now when Carroll was here, right? And I get it. But it wasn't being negative, and I'll talk for me. I wasn't being negative just to get attention or the argument or the retraction. It's because I didn't believe in what I was seeing with the changes. I didn't believe in them. You know what I mean? I didn't believe that we made enough upgrades in the O line to protect or make run lanes for Genty. I didn't believe in the wide receivers that we had. You're relying on two rookies, unproven rookies, right? One based on his height and his size and his speed, and the other one because he's a cool story from LSU. You know, but when you go negative, I get it. In the beginning, it's hard to accept. Now that we're 2-10, 2-9, or on our way to 2-10. Now everybody's like, okay, now it's cool to be negative. So, like, when is it okay to be negative?
For me, and then that's a difficult balance because my wife will tell you that I always think about the negative first. I'm just like, bro, if something fucks up, like I have to have a plan C, B, F, G to make sure that everything works out.
Mm-hmm. But and I was negative about Genty, not because I didn't believe in him, but it was more because I didn't believe the hype of generational, of you can't pass on a guy like that. He doesn't need that good of a line, and it was stuff like that. One, because I'm a diehard, I love college football.
Shador.
I love college football, right? Shador. But even with Shador, if you take his dad and his personality aside, what he did at Jackson State and Colorado, he put up numbers. He took a Big 12 losing team and gave them a winning record that they haven't had in years. But people won't look at that because all they see is Shador. Look at him. Look at how he talks. Look at how he dresses. You know what I mean?
Right at Travis Hunter.
Mm-hmm. But even with them, so you tell me with one player you can change things? We have Brock.
Oh, no. So not at the pro level, but at the college level, Travis Hunter was, Travis Hunter was a game changer, bro.
Right.
That Vato played all game long.
Yeah.
In the NFL, he did it for
but even
4 weeks, and then he got tweaked.
Mm-hmm. But even then, it was like that thing. We could do a whole nother show on what happened with Shador. That's different. But what I'm talking about, just the fact of being negative, and then you get called or labeled a certain way because you were negative, and then now it's like you don't always have to be positive, bro. We know we suck.
Here's the thing, man. At the beginning of the season, the Raiders do this thing, right, where you get all this hope, and you get on the roller coaster, and you're like, tick, 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 on the way up, and people are like, "Yay! We drafted this guy, and we got Pete Carroll, we got Chip Kelly, woo!" And you get enamored with all these names and all this potential. Then the season starts,
right?
And we crash and burn. The people at the beginning want to believe the hype and they want to believe it all the way through, which is okay. But then there's some people that are football fans and there's some people that are just fans. And you keeping it a buck, coming out and saying, hey, you know what? Chip Kelly doesn't mesh with Pete Carroll. Is that being critical or is that being honest?
But we're saying that now.
No, I'd be like, no. I'd be like, you think about it at the beginning of the
Who
season.
said that in the beginning of the season?
A lot of people.
Who?
Man, I'm gonna have to look it up. But
If it's a lot, a name should come up pretty quickly.
no. You're right. Not a lot.
I know one
a lot
person
in my
in
world,
particular.
but
I know one person in particular, Chris, protect the show from the beginning. Did not like Chip Kelly. He remembered what Chip Kelly did in his NFL. He saw what he did in college, and he didn't believe it was going to work here. But from what I remember, not everyone, not a lot of people were questioning it.
Correct. And you know what? I'm not going to say that it was a lot of people. There was a lot of people within a small circle. Okay, which is like people that I know personally, that they had their questions about the gun. They had their questions about, hey, you know, the personnel things with Chip Kelly having the best players in college. You know, how is it going to transfer over? Heck, I think I even questioned some of it.
Right.
I said, hey, if they figure it out, great things. A lot of people were enamored with the running numbers out of Ohio State. I remember Will Howard throwing ducks.
They didn't need a quarterback in Ohio State.
Right.
They had the two running backs.
And people were like,
and amazing wide receivers.
And do you guys, and then the thing is, everybody seemed to forget what had happened in his first regime.
Yeah.
How the Eagles were like high flying for a while and then nothing. And then he had to go back to college.
I mean, and I get that. Like, I mean, you can't fault someone's first time and think they're not good.
No.
Pete Carroll fucked up his first time around. And then he went to USC, got that going.
I don't disagree with you.
So, yeah.
But I mean, like, and you do have to, but there, you have to look at all these things. The thing is that everybody lives off.
That's easy to say now. My thing was in the beginning, nobody was saying that. And then we go back to the social media bullshit. The minute Kelly's gone, then these reports come out about Kelly not giving the thing, right?
This is a fucking media spin, bro.
That's
you
what
know
I'm
this,
saying.
and I know this, and this is why we talked about it.
Yeah.
You know when people are lying to you.
Yeah.
You know when people are going out.
Yeah, he does have a dictator personality. It looks like.
Oh, bro, he rubbed a lot of players the wrong
when
way.
he rubbed me the wrong way was when Jackson Powers Johnson came back, and he played his first game, and he had a great game, right? And we were all talking about what a good game he had. And then the media, the people in the room, asked him about Jackson and the game he had. And Chip was like, "Don't let Jackson hear you say that. His head's already big enough." You know? And I was like, damn, like, you can't even praise your own boy, JBJ, for coming. And it's like, at that point, I was like, oh, that's that old Chip fucking mentality, bro. Like, you still the same, motherfucker. Like,
and here's the thing.
No.
Chip thinks that, like, in Chip's persona, bro, like, he's rubbed people the wrong way at every stop. At UCLA, he rubbed people the wrong way. In Philly, he rubbed people the wrong way. So tell me, why would you bring that into your locker room for knowing that this guy doesn't have a type A personality? You know, he has a type B or a type C. That doesn't mesh in your locker room.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, this is where I go back to saying at the beginning, or what I said, last show or at the beginning of last show. Bro, this was just dysfunctional as fuck. We hired an offensive coordinator without talking to the head coach. The head coach has a different vision from the GM. Everybody has a different vision.
The defense is even different.
Yeah. I'd be like, Pete Carroll has a different vision for our defense than Patrick Graham.
What up, Bueno? Mm-hmm.
So, and I agree.
Shout out to Raider Travis for being positive. The only thing the Raiders have given us to be positive is 2 games with no interception.
And that's hard,
right,
bro. And you know what? Travis asked me something. What's the odds of Geno Smith going 3 games without an interception right now?
Well,
What's
you
the
would have to
odds?
start over. Well, yeah, because last week he had an interception. Yeah.
So what's the odds right now of Geno Smith actually making it 3 games without an interception?
Carroll, the head coach of Ball Blame, goes back on him.
100%.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And why can't you be critical? Here's the thing, right? Every fan has a way to fan. You always told me, can I fan the way I want to fan? If I want to wear a Raiders hat during the season, yeah. And
Yeah.
guess what? You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to the way that you want to fan.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be critical of the team, go be critical of the team. If you want to be all freaking honky dory and everything's unicorn and rainbows, and the Raiders are getting so much better, and we're going to improve, fantastic.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we're all going to know it's bullshit, and we're all going to know what's true. But hey, let people fan the way they want to fan. If you want to be critical of Cheeto for, him coming out and keeping it a buck, then hey, be critical of yourself for not keeping it 100 and just being a fan.
Only about the Raiders, yes.
But you can't have it both ways. You can't just be like, hey, you have to be positive. Oh, what the fuck are we gonna be positive about? We're 2-10.
Two touchdowns by Brock Bowers. That's sweet. And you know what?
2-10. That's all we gotta say. What the fuck
was
is
at the game.
positivity?
I was at the game. The fucking first touchdown, fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Like I told you guys on Tuesday. I think I luckily have been able to witness 2 of the greatest catches that I've ever seen. One was the Michael Crabtree one in San Diego, and this one is fucking another one, bro. Like that was a fucking insane ass catch, right? And I was happy. But that doesn't mean that I'm fucking horrible, because when I come back and I talk about the game, I still want to talk about the dysfunction because I still see it. There's no rhythm in the offense. We still can't get run lanes.
100%.
Our best option to get Genty going is by dumping the ball to him on the side on the pass game, as opposed to handing off the ball to him.
The best option to get Genty going is praying to Jesus, hoping that one play breaks open.
Yeah. It's because we're an organization that nobody wants to go to. We can only overpay for coaches that no one else wants. No team wanted Pete, and we overpaid Chip. That's our life right now. And that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Travis. Thank you. Let's be positive about Cheeto's big-ass Raider hat. Thank you. You know how much shit I get on social media for wearing that hat? People talking shit about a grown-ass man wearing a big hat.
But everybody wants to take pictures with you. Hey, everybody wants to take pictures with you. And here's the thing.
Oh, man. But no, back to this. Yeah, he's right. Like, and that's our life. And
No. But I'll be like, so check this. Then what's the solution, Cheeto? I'd be like, what's the solution? Do we stay with Pete? Do we look for somebody young? I mean, like at the end of the day, whatever it is, I just hope that Spytek sits there, and Spytek is the one that makes the decision and is married to his guy. Let him have the same ability as Ziegler.
Right.
Be married to his guy.
Well,
that's the only way I see this. But Ziegler it was vice versa.
Though. It was vice versa.
It was vice versa.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I want the marriage. Mm-hmm. You have to have your GM and your head coach have the same vision.
Yeah, you gotta let Spytek pick his. If you're gonna move on from Pete, you're gonna have to let Spytek be the one to pick his coach. Now, to solve what 805 was saying, right? Like, how do we get past this part that we're stuck in? You have to create a scenario where coaches are gonna come in here and know, one, they're gonna get more than 1 year, right? They're gonna have to get more than 1 year to fix this, and two, that they're gonna be able to create the kind of team that you want to. And how you do that, one, we're in a good position with the draft pick, right? You already have certain weapons on your team. You have Max Crosby, you have Brock Bowers, you have Ashton Genty, right? You have those three. If you're a big fan of him, you can see you got JPJ, right? You see you have those. You have Colton Miller. You have certain pieces. So you entice a young coach like, hey, we have this. These guys have been together. You can go out there, show them how much money you have. We have one of the top teams with a lot of money. We're going to go in free agency. We're going to solidify that offensive line so that come draft day, if you want or you see your guy, not the nation, but if this coach, whoever comes, sees their guy and that's who he wants, you let him go get him. That's how you bring someone in that wants to come here. But if you just have shit, let me get shit from here, shit from here, shit from here, and hey, dude, can you make this work? You ain't gonna get no one, man. We're gonna get another Pete Carroll.
Man, and here I thought the solution was just to bring him to Vegas, let 805 take him out on the town, and make sure that we sign him in the morning before 805 lets him go.
Right.
But I mean, like, so what I would think is this. We have to get a young guy. We have to give a guy an opportunity, and I think you're right. But how do we guarantee that their job would be safe for the change?
You have to, and that's the thing. And I think Mark has done a good job of ignoring the fans to a certain extent, because the fans are going to be the fans regardless. Like he said, we're loyal to a fault. If you have 2 bad games, we want you out of here. And that's not fair. But that's how we are as fans, right? Some of us are, right? Some of us want Max Crosby out of here, because he should be playing harder, or we could be getting more, or he doesn't make that much of a difference. Other fans are like, dude, you can't get rid of him. He's like what brings people in, I guess, the younger people to want to be Raider fans as it is anyway, right? Like that pulse of the nation. And then so it's like he has to, one, not listen to the fans and stick to the fucking plan. Listen to Spytek. Listen to whoever's running it, man. And give them time. You really do.
So let me ask you this. Do you give Pete, now that you have this banner up, give Pete more time?
And that's where you can't ask me because I'm biased. I don't
You're
like
already
him
on the
anyway.
no train?
I didn't like him from the get-go. He's a USC guy. I don't like him from the get-go. I didn't like him from the get-go. Mm-hmm. I was forced to like him because he's now my Raider coach. I am and I'm not because I'm tired of fucking firing coaches.
Lincoln Kennedy said that. Yeah.
I am tired of firing coaches. Yeah. I think what frustrates me, if we were going to be this bad, we should have just rocked with Antonio. We should have just rocked with him. We would have continued to have been bad. But hey, you know what? Maybe we add him more stuff. You let a guy, gave him more time. It shows, hey, we're not just going to get rid of you in a year. We gave him a chance. He didn't prove it. Now somebody. But now you're talking about 2 coaches back to back in a year? Who's going to want to come?
Fuck, bro. And this is where I go back to what I said with AP. I always try to give a coach 18 games.
That's right. Yeah.
At least 18, or I mean, like it would be a season and a half. Sorry, 24 games to see what they can do with the program. And that's what I wanted for AP. And it was tough, right? Because we're losing. And right now, I ask myself, do we give Pete another at least half season to see what's there? To see some sort of resemblance of unity and freaking some sort of just stability. Because to fire another coach, that shows so much more instability, right? Bro, but I have to see something at the end.
I think the hard part is because everyone knows what the obvious problem is in an offensive line. And I get it. Even 805 said it. You're putting together an offensive line with players or pieces that wouldn't even be backups on another team.
100%.
Right? Some of these guys wouldn't even be backups on another team. And you're trying to piece together a starting 5, bro. The crazy part would be, though, like, his son. If he was to get rid of his son, maybe the nation would be like, okay, cool. You saw the problem. You're willing to improve on that. You're willing to bring somebody else in that's going to know what they're doing when it comes to that. All right. And yeah, but I don't know. It's hard because I don't want to keep firing coaches, man. I don't.
So I'll ask you the same question that I heard earlier today. If you bring back Pete, do you make it conditional upon him changing Brennan on the offensive line.
But then that goes back to what you're saying about when you bring your guys, you have to let them do things. At that point, you're telling him what to do. You're not letting them coach the way they want to.
But
Does that
here's the
make
thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Take a drink. Every time 805 says, here's the thing. He's rubbing off on you. See, 805? You're rubbing off on people.
Bro, and that's so funny that like you say it because I'm like, bro, literally, he's probably one of the few guys that I watch on YouTube because I don't watch YouTube. Like I even tell you, I'm like, who?
Yeah, big
and
luck.
who's talking? So I actually watch his stuff.
Wait. Paul says we have to be listening to you because we'll be wearing them 80s glasses. Trust in him,
Paul,
he can see everything.
It's so that Paul, it's so that way, bro. During the game, when it gets real bad, I just take them up and I can't see anything. And I'm like,
right.
Hey, it's that bad.
Which before you the thing with that, if we do stay with Pete, here's one reason why I will not be mad. Because we get this year's piece. From what I saw, Pete doesn't control who we draft. It's by tech. Right? Yep. He comes back. We have another shitty season, right? Now we have another top draft to add. And then now you're talking about now we have this core of young guys who can start to mesh with some of our other guys who will be vets by then, And then maybe we can start clicking something by then.
And I'm going to tell you like this. By then, you're really going to have the Jeffs of the world banging on the door that we need to trade Max Crosby.
Someone earlier said at that point, Bowers could end up being our Herschel Walker. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm tired of firing coaches, but what if we keep Pete? He keeps his son as online, destroying our young. That's what I'm saying. Like if we keep him, bro, I can see Jackson and Powers getting even more messed up. Like I literally think they ruined this kid.
That's again. That's why I say, and you said, Will. Like that's
I know, big look. That's what I'm saying. That's only if I want another shitty season with, and that's not even looking forward to the games, dog. I'm just looking forward to the events at that point. Right? Like I think, shout out to Mike, Raiders Against the World. He already sent out his post for next season, right? The four locations.
Yeah, his four.
He's already over there. It's Boston, New York, Glendale, and then what was the other one? Santa Clara. Yeah. So Mike's ahead of us already.
But I mean,
yeah,
bro. So with us firing,
see, look, 3 years of Pete, 3 top 10 peaks.
Nah, I don't see that either. So I'll tell you like this:
3 years would be a long.
You have to keep Pete. You have to.
You have to.
You have to almost at this point because who you're going to bring in?
Man.
Who's going to come in and you really feel?
I mean, there's coaches out there. There's
what coach do you think that can come in and change this program?
LaFleur, Kubiak.
Are they available right now?
After the season, yeah.
You think Pat LaFleur is going to be available for the Packers? You don't think they'll resign him?
No, from the Rams.
Oh,
yeah, no, yeah. Off McVay's tree. Mm-hmm.
You're going Youngin from the
Youngin. I'm going Youngin. If we're doing this, we're going Youngin. Someone who's going to be here more than 3 years, not fucking in the retirement home after 3 years.
Okay, so you're going to look at Kubiak. You're going to look at Shula. You're going to look at the other guy.
Dude, I'd be willing to give Saleh another fucking chance. Robert Saleh to me is an amazing fucking coach.
Okay, Robert Saleh.
He just needs to figure out the offensive side of the ball.
So you got those 4 guys that you're going to bring in. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Out of those 4 guys, you have to get married to one, right? Mm-hmm. Spytek has to make his decision, and he makes his decision.
Yeah,
we know that if they go offensive, they're going to try to draft a quarterback, right? I mean, like, let's be honest. Most offensive coaches, that's the first thing they're going to try to do is get married to a quarterback.
And with that being said, I want people to remember something because every time we ask someone, how do you fix the team? It's get a quarterback, build the O-line. Free agency comes first, y'all. Free agency comes first. So we're all going to pray to the little Hulkamaniacs all over the world that in free agency, Spytek and company fix this O-line so that come draft day, then we can go get the fucking quarterback. But go ahead. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we say, hey, you draft a quarterback, you draft some O-line. I'd be like, this team isn't even ready, Cheeto.
What?
For a quarterback.
Oh no! But if you upgrade
Hold
the
O-line, right?
yeah,
How many O-linemen are you going to bring in, Cheeto?
2 or
4?
3. No, you don't need 4. You don't need 4.
You need 3.
You need at least 2, maybe 3, because you still have some that you drafted and you got the young guys as well.
Okay, so your starting line would be JPJ. You're bringing back Colton Miller, and then so that would mean you have to fill the 2 guard spots and the right tackle spot.
Well, in my scenario, you bring in Glaze from the right tackle back into guard, let him compete with the other guys. You signed the center out of Baltimore, right? And then there's another tackle out there that you can sign as a free agent. And
where do you put JPJ?
You put him at guard.
You put him at guard, so you keep
him
him at guard.
You keep him at guard with the solidified center from Baltimore. Woo!
Yeah. And then who do you? So you're gonna, your center's gonna get max money, right? So your right tackle, who are you bringing in?
You got to look at free agency. Who's going to want to come? Yeah.
Well, I mean, like,
yeah.
You haven't seen potential yet. Then
that's all. It's there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're like looking at saying, hey, we got potential right tackle. You're going to have to pay max money to, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay,
which is fine. We have the money to do it.
Yeah. But you address your offensive line. Okay. What happens to the other side of the ball?
The other side of the ball.
Corners. Defensive line.
You can add, and that's what I'm saying. Those you can build in the trenches in free agency. The other part you can draft. That's what the draft is for. That's where you develop players. You know? You look at what Snowden's doing on the opposite end of fucking Max, right?
Yeah.
What's going on with Pegues and Tonka? Let's see what they're like. You got Adam Butler there already. Adam Butler's there, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You look at the draft on the defensive side. Who's going to be there available?
Gotcha.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I'll be like, there's so many holes on this team.
And I'm not saying you do that. We go to the Super Bowl next year. But you start to develop a rhythm, of course, something to build off of. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
you still need a wide receiver.
You still need a wide receiver. You still need. We're so many pieces away, and that's the thing. It's so.
But the main piece is that O-line and the quarterback, the trenches. That's the main. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The main piece. I like the main pieces, right?
Yeah.
And tell me how hard it is to hit on a quarterback when you draft one.
It's even harder when you don't even take a chance. At least you're taking a chance.
100%.
And that's where we've been. Instead of taking a chance and trying to hit on one, we've been sniffling through the garbage, trying to pick one out.
I agree with you.
Garoppolo.
I'm not disagreeing. Oh, come on.
Minshew.
Yeah.
Gino.
No, and you're right. We have to take a chance, right? But how many people with the Raiders right now with Raider Nation are gonna want to take a chance? How many people are willing again to go through mediocrity?
What do you mean, the players?
The fans.
Fuck the fans at this point, dog. Who cares what they say? I'm telling you, we're gonna be positive or negative regardless. That's why I say they need to stop listening to us.
But I'll be like, out of the fans, if you really think about it, they're the first ones to be critical. As soon as
we're going to be critical regardless. That's what you're not hearing me. We're going to be critical regardless of what happens. Week 1, we love Gino. No, preseason, we love Gino.
But so, how do you keep a quarterback, a young quarterback that's going to go through trials and tribulations, okay, and definitely go through a lot of struggles,
with a competent coaching staff that's going to know how to groom and develop him?
I don't. That's where I don't feel like Pete can do it.
Well, you said keep him.
No, I didn't say keep him. I said that we won't have a choice. I feel like,
yeah, mm-hmm.
And that's where I'm saying. I'm like, in order to show some stability within the organization, hire another coach, Tito. I'm like, it doesn't guarantee you that you're going to bring in Chris Shula.
No, it doesn't. But I think what it shows you is one. I think when you think about reasons why you fire a coach, right? One, they lose the team, they lose the locker room. They're part of the problem too. They're the ones creating the drama. You want to tell me all that Chip Kelly shit leaked after he got let go, all of a sudden the head coach didn't know that shit before. Like, come on, it's just more and more drama that keeps coming from that shit, dude.
So you're on the train that hey, it's just a total dysfunctional train. No matter what Pete does, he's out.
He hasn't shown anything, even as far as development of players.
Dude, I agree with you, and I'm 100% with you. Dude. I mean, like I've said it so many times. Show me one positive thing that he's done.
He was asked Monday about fucking Rodgers in the game that he had. You're talking about a rookie fucking guard that went in there, was the highest rated guard, which doesn't mean that much anyway because it wasn't that high, but that just shows how bad we are. And he's still like, we'll see how he does in practice before we play him.
That right there, that's what gets me, right? I don't.
What about your wide receivers? They're not quite ready yet.
We haven't been ready for the whole season, Pete. When are we going to be ready? And that's the hard part, right? And I'd be like, and I agree with you. I mean, like I've said it so many times now. Show me one thing. Show me one thing that he's done. Nothing.
Him, nothing. I haven't seen anything.
So you say this, and then we fire him, right? But then everybody's going to go, well, how do we prove it to the next coach that, hey, you're going to be the one? You're going to be the one that we're going to ride with. When we just got Pete Carroll, who has all this accolades.
Accolades not. Time passed you by.
No, correct. I'm not saying, but I'd be like, remember, you're selling this to another coach. You're bringing in a young guy and telling him, hey, I'm going to give you time.
Yeah, but you
just said that to the past two coaches.
No, you don't know what they told Pete. Pete came in here without the same one. We weren't in a high draft position.
Bro,
right?
they gave him 3 years.
3. And everybody kept saying with maybe 2 third-year option. Nobody expected him to be 3.
Well, nobody thinks he's going to be alive.
The offensive coordinator got more years than the head coach. What did that tell you?
Because they thought that this guy was going to kick the can in year 3. He's going to be 77.
You fell for the banana and the tailpipe because Pete Carroll was a facade to let you know, to give you hope that we were going to do something because of that man's accolades. When he wasn't going to do shit. He wasn't going to do shit with this fucking roster.
I fell for him changing the play. I'm not going to lie.
And he made the coach.
Here's the thing. I never said that this team was going to be a championship team, though. Remember, we all talked about it at the beginning of the year. We said 8 wins or 10, and then I think I went down to 8. So we never said.
I told him already, Jeff. Yeah.
Don't forget Leo's reply. Oh.
He called us dummies. Yeah. Damn you, dummies.
Okay, JT. I'm like, yo, we all know you are bought and paid for, JT. That's the way that it is.
Will just got himself in trouble, y'all. I can't wait to Houston.
Bro, hey, who signs your checks? That's all I gotta say.
Can this be how? And yeah, see, this is what I was saying. How Pete tanks and gets under coaches that he wants instead of someone else's coach's choice. Yeah, I don't know. You have to be able to sell it, and that's with Spytech. You let him choose his guy based on the relationships he has and he's developed. You know what I mean? Or even with
it's
Tom.
So hard for me, bro, because like you're not even talking about just bringing in a young coach. You have to bring in a young DC, a freaking OC, or a guy, a staff. You have to bring a whole team. Mm-hmm. It's not just one guy, and that's where people.
Well, and then that's the thing, though. Once you do get that coach, you let him pick his staff, not assign his staff to him.
And I'm 100% with you.
Even to Pete's credit, if the stories are right, he didn't get to pick his OC. He didn't even get to pick his DC.
Yeah,
his DC was the guy that was already here.
So tell me, how is that supposed to function? You don't pick the stuff. You get told who you get, and then
how
your
is it
teams
supposed
don't
to
mesh
function?
up.
Because we all fell for it. Look at the guy's track record. He'll know how to do it. When that shit was many moons ago. You know what was the last thing I remember from the Seahawks Steelers, Pete Steelers?
Yes.
The last thing I remember, and it stays in my mind, is Marshawn Lynch laughing in Pete Carroll's face. Because he decided to pass the ball instead of running it. And Marshawn went, ah! You know,
There's
But,
no so, bro, and that's the hard part is that the things that we talked about are the only solutions, right? You either bring in a young coach, or if you do keep Pete Carroll, you have to tell him that he has to fire his son. I'll be like, let's be real. I'll be like, are those the only two options you see, Cheeto?
I mean, what else?
I mean, like, I don't see a plan C.
There, yeah. I mean, there's what more? What else would there be besides that?
So,
Oh, what, Belichick?
bro, so why do we have to? So why do you have to name drop that guy? And I'm gonna tell you, bro, I have never seen so many Raiders fans bring up Belichick, and then I'll be like, bro, you suck in college. I'll be like, he ain't cutting it in college, spending all that North Carolina money with his 23-year-old girlfriend. I do not want to see that in Vegas. Bill Belichick with this 23-year-old girlfriend. Bro,
Yeah, there'll definitely be more tomorrow, man. Y'all check it out. This right here, Ohio State, Indiana. Watch that shit. Watch that shit. Watch Alabama versus Georgia. Watch that shit. Watch that shit. And then, of course, love me some Raider Will. Look at this. That two pays Will's checks right there, y'all. Look at that. Love me some Raider Will.
No. Hey, send some more zeros, bro.
Yeah.
But
hiring you assistant line coach. Yeah.
Well, no, bro, you can't hire anything right now. I'd be like, at this point.
I mean, right now you can't because the season you can't do it mid. It makes no point mid-season.
Makes no point right now to bring any other coach to say this guy. They did the right thing by promoting Greg Olson to say, hey, just fucking manage the ship to the end and fucking just don't crash land us somewhere. But bro, Pete Carroll, the decisions that he's been making, the coaching decisions that he's been not made, everything right now has come full circle, and it's right in his face. My thing is this. If there's no change on the team, if there's nothing that changes, Pete Carroll is gone. If Pete Carroll somehow miraculously, bro, this team starts showing a fucking pulse and they start showing something that they can do, then don't be amazed if you see them next year. Because it's the fatigue. It's the fatigue that you're saying, Cheeto, of firing coaches.
Who do you see that happening against on our schedule? The Giants? Any happening this weekend?
I hate you, bro. I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, you ask all this, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I would tell you, man, I mean, like, Pete Carroll has a lot of decisions to make. And I mean, like, this offseason will be another interesting offseason for the Raiders. So many ways to go, Cheeto. So many ways to go. So many options. Draft picks. Coaches. But again, bro, I feel like we're down. I feel like we're in the red. Or whatever it is. Whatever the red or the black is. Whatever the bad thing is in gambling, because I don't gamble. We're fucked right now.
He said I don't gamble.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'll be like, we have 3 blue chippers on this whole fucking squad. We have no coaches. I'll be like, 0. We can't tackle anyone. We can't block anyone. We don't do shit on special teams anymore.
No.
There's no fuck. Okay. I'll be like, JT can say whatever the fuck he wants to say about 2 damn drives in a damn game. But I don't give a damn. I'm telling you right now, bro, there ain't that damn thing good. We scored 7 points in the first half. Yes. 7. Oh. And then in the second half, on the first play, it looks like we can't tackle anybody. Lonnie Johnson coming down from the top as a safety, missing a tackle in open space. I don't even know what that guy was doing half the game, bro. He looked lost. He looked like lost. Jack Jones. So this is where the total disconnect is between every single fucking coach, every single announcer. I don't give a shit what you're going to tell me about this. It is bad football, and we all know it, and it sucks. But at the end of the day, if you're a critical person, you care about this team, and it hurts you because you're a fan. I feel like Murph right now, bro. That's who I feel like. I feel offended that this motherfucker is going to come out and tell me that I can't be critical. When I'm the first person that walks in that door and makes and pays for my ticket and walks in that, takes my family, pays for all of them to go to watch it.
Hey, if you're gonna be negative, just give your ticket to another fan who's gonna be positive.
Well, then I don't see him giving his ticket away.
Oh man.
Like literally.
Pete Carroll is talking right now. The chat there is slamming him. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
And the thing is, people are so fed up with listening to Pete Carroll, bro. Yeah. They're so fed up with them coming out and saying, "Oh, we're right there. Yeah. We're so much better this week." Where? Tito, you and I have talked about it on a weekly basis. Players are regressing.
Yep.
Players look like they should be playing JV in high school football.
But hey, when you're seeing it from the basements where we are, apparently, we can't see the bright spots.
Bro, and here's the thing. People want to say, oh, yeah. And I get what they're saying. Hey, we got to see the positivity. I'm a coach. You see the positivity. You see positive movements. But to say that the overall performance was outstanding because of 2 drives and seeing that your team had progressed for 2 drives. 2 drives the whole game.
Yeah.
Don't even get what you pay for.
I won't even get you started on the math that if we would have kicked the field goal here, the field goal there.
You know what? That's the thing.
Shout out to my boy Will Ferrell. Jags got rid of their whole staff besides special teams coach, and it worked out. And shout out, and this is what I mean by if you have a core of players and you bring in the right coach. Jacksonville was a dream place to go for a new head coach. They had their quarterback in Lawrence, regardless of how you feel at him, right? They had a good running game. They have a wide receiver. They have the coach. And you know what? To you, bro, you ask who wins, Jags or Colts. I hope the Jags win because shout out to Jacoby Myers. I hope he is successful over there. We did not deserve him. I hope he goes successful and he balls out for y'all over there, man. Mm-hmm. You got to get a real coach. Yeah. Liam Cohen was one of the coaches out there, man. Mm-hmm.
And he was an offensive mind, and he came from Tampa Bay. Everybody thought and I guarantee you, here's the thing. This is the difficult part, Cheeto, where we don't know who do you blame in this?
We just need more practice. This team will be ready by 2027.
Hey, and that's Pete Carroll, bro. Pete Carroll still thinks we're at hey, ask him about our offensive line. We're still trying to find out how to put it together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that he said we were going to figure it out throughout the season?
We're still trying to figure it out. Mm-hmm.
So when are we going to figure it out? When are we going to say, hey, this guy's the center? This guy's the right guard.
Like Hummer said in 2027. And that's crazy. Why I keep saying about Pete. You ask me what's the problem. He's the problem. He's the fucking problem.
There's so much instability. Yeah. And that's the thing. We ask for
when
stability.
Players degress, it's coaching. It's development. Nothing 100%. To do. It's a degression. Right? Nothing 100%. About the scheme is too wild for them. Nothing about the fucking this is too much where they can't understand it. The way these guys are degressing, where they lack, you said it earlier, fundamental football skills. It's coaching.
There's so much wrong with this coaching, but I don't understand. I'll be like Cheeto.
Oh, well, you don't understand how it happened because of his track record?
No, I don't understand how it's so bad. Because I'm going to tell you,
there's a reason Seattle ran him out of fucking Seattle.
100%. 100%.
There's a reason Seahawk fans were telling us, good luck with Pete when we got him. It's frustrating. Mm-hmm.
Man, it's just like you just keep shitting in my cereal the more you add on to it. I'll be like, bro, I'll be like, and this is where, you know, I would love to have a discussion with somebody that's going to try to tell me to keep this positive. When you throw out
his show, call his show. His show, is it over? Oh, it's over. You got to call tomorrow or Monday. Call his show between 12 and 2 and have that discussion. Call in. Let him know you're a black hole president.
Because
I know someone who couldn't get on the line, and they told him, I'm a black hole president, and all of a sudden he got on the line. Let him know you're a black hole president.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Who's fancy like that?
I mean, you might get hung up on once you start being negative. We'll see, but
no, here's my thing. Like, and I'm not, and I would sincerely ask this, and I'm going to ask the chat right now, and I'm going to ask everybody, what positive thing can you say about this season? I'll be like, how can you say anything positive has come out of this besides getting a high draft pick? Where? And how can you expect fans to be positive out of mediocrity? And this is where that one video that you had came into effect. If once we as fans start letting mediocrity be okay, then are we really fans? Because we don't expect our team to win.
Yeah, I think we're at a point where we understand, we know they're bad, but we keep showing up because to us it's more than about the game. Like we're going to Houston, but we're not going to Houston thinking we have a chance to beat Houston. If we win while we're there, it's going to make our trip even better, right? Mm-hmm. But we're going there because of the nation. And that's why I tell people Raider Nation is more about than wins and losses. If we win, it's fucking great. If we lose, god damn it, that shit sucks, right? But it's more about the wins and the losses when it comes to Raider Nation, right? I'm going to get to meet the people that you know down there that we've met in meetings, in the chat, from Texas, from fucking down there, shit like that. So just stuff like that is what makes it different for us, Because I don't see any other fan bases that rock like that,
There isn't. And this is why it's so different. And that's why people don't understand. I have a buddy, he's a Donkey super fan. And I'd be like, he dresses up and does the whole costume thing and all that jazz and whatever. But he even tells me, he's like, you guys are so different. He's like, man, I come because he comes to the Raiders Broncos things and like, he comes dressed up. He's a cool ass cat. Hook up to the Raiders thing and he don't give a fuck. He's shooting the shit.
Right.
Man, he's like, I've never seen a team travel like you guys. He's like, our team doesn't travel. They don't do this. They don't have.
There's fan bases that travels. Pittsburgh travels. Cleveland travels. Who else? Dallas travels.
That does parties wherever they go.
I've only seen them do parties. Like Cleveland did parties in Vegas. They have their own thing going on. Yeah. This last time Dallas, but it's rare. Yeah.
So people were like, "Yo, Bills do travel. Yeah, Bills Mafia does travel." But I'm just
Bills
saying,
Mafia.
But people look at that and they go like, man, that's so different. And that's what makes Raider Nation different, man. It doesn't matter that our team is good or bad. We travel because we want to, we support our team and we just have these memories that we make with each other.
He said we have 2 games work, no interceptions, and Leo wore a big ass hat.
Come on, man. Hey, then why is he not wearing that big ass hat every game? If we're not throwing an interception, Leo.
JT will not put him on. I have followed JT for 20 years, but I've seen him disrespect other fans because he didn't agree with what he said. He never disrespected me, but I've seen him do it. Oh, wow. If we win, you'll be happy until you see our updated. Exactly, 805. And I will be okay with it. I will. You know me. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, and here's the thing. Does the draft position really matter? I'm going to ask you that, Cheeto. The reason I say this, because I feel like regardless at the end of the day, you have to use those draft picks. You have to be able to develop those players.
You do have to, but who would be available to you in those positions is where it matters. You look about the draft 2 years ago when it was Caleb, Jaden, and Drake May. How cool would it have been if we were in one of those top three to get one of those three guys? But we weren't. We were in the teens.
Okay.
We landed Brock, right? We landed Brock, which was good for us. But at the same time, it's like the position does matter sometimes about who you can and cannot get. Houston, that year they're the ones who traded, right? Fucking Carolina moved up to number 1 from Chicago. Houston was there. Houston saw that draft as, you know what, we're gonna get Will Anderson, but we're gonna also trade up and we're gonna get our boy CJ Stroud. So they got 2 of the guys that they wanted to be part of their core now. Yeah. So I mean, it does.
One thing I also hear from you is that you have to know the players to draft.
You do. You have to.
Right, guys.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, as much as people will say with the quarterbacks, you have to pick your guy. So Houston at that moment saw CJ and said, "That's our guy. We don't care what the thing says. I think there were reports about him. I forgot what the name of the exam is. 805 can probably remember, but he had a real low score, right? Which meant he was like a dummy or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
right
on the Wonderlic. Yep.
There you go, some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Just all this shit came out about why you shouldn't take CJ Stroud. Houston said, "Fuck all that. We're moving up. We're getting our guy." But then it can go the other way too. Carolina did the same thing. They moved up to number 1. Saw Bryce Young. That's our guy. So it just depends on who you want, and you have to take a chance with him, and that's who you're gonna fucking rock with.
What I love is what you just said. I think for me, it depends more on your scouting than it does.
Mm-hmm. It does, yeah.
Right.
I mean, those of us who watch college, we all have our preference based on who we watch, what we watch, who we scout. Rundown can give you a great fucking thing, right? So can 805. LV Raider 10. Nate loves college football. Can break that shit down too, right? Other people like, well, I just watch the big games. I watch the big games, so I see on prime time and I see who's on there, which is fine. But that's when you see them. Bryce Young, the shrimp. Yeah, exactly. The height. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I get that. So that's where I go. Like, for me, I think it's more important that we have the people in place in order to evaluate these players and make the right draft pick, because I'm so tired of seeing the Raiders go number 4, Cleveland Farrell.
But that was great.
I'm saying the Raiders because it says their organization, right?
Yeah.
As a team, how many times have we had a first round draft pick that we go like, oh yeah, this guy? I'd be like Tyree Wilson.
Another one.
Now Jack Besh is on that list because I ain't seen Jack Besh and we drafted him at number 2.
Oh, careful. 805, my God. Yeah.
In the second round. And we haven't utilized him. I'm not saying that he's not a good player, but we haven't utilized or developed him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another thing. We waste players in the first round pick. And it didn't matter whether we drafted high or low.
And when you do pick them, you have to give them time to develop. Oh, I'm so glad you said that, Will Ferrell. Yeah, some people don't understand. 9 times out of 10, you need to develop them. These kids 100%. Are coming in here. The kid out of Alabama, this Saturday, Simpson, this Saturday is only going to be his 13th game that he started. 13th game. Right? Yeah, people want to say you have to take him at 1 because he's an automatic starter. You're telling me a kid who's only played in 13 games? If you're not careful, you can ruin that kid. Right? Mendoza played over here, right? And then he fucking went over to Indiana. Has more games. I think like 20-something games, right? So these kids play a different amount of games. Anthony Richardson had all the physical abilities, man. But this kid had only played 1 season at quarterback at Florida.
Yeah.
And Indianapolis did him dirty by just throwing him out there. And do your thing with your ability without fucking grooming and coaching this kid. Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you this. Do you think if we were to draft a quarterback at 1, that we're patient enough? Hey, be quiet.
It depends who it is. The one that's NFL ready is Moore and Mendoza, I think, are more of the NFL ready ones. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't get me started with Jack.
Yeah. We watched the draft together.
Oh, man. So let me ask you this, Cheeto. we talk about positivity. We talk about this team. We talk about you know a lot of different things. What is your hope for the future, and what do you see this team doing in the offseason? Because I'm not going to go as far as saying the draft, not even free agency, because I have no idea who they'll re-sign, anything like that. I want you to tell me for the end of the season, what do you see? What are you thinking? And
Like, what do I expect to see from the team,
yeah,
or what do I
what,
want to see?
both.
What I expect to see from the team is the same old shit, different week. Him putting the rookies out there sparingly, right? Then being asked why. Oh, I'm just giving them a chance. They're not ready yet. We went with this guy because we thought he had a better week of practice than this guy, right? Like at this point, like you should be starting Rogers. Grant might not be ready, but let's start getting him warmed up. On the defensive side, Pegues, Tonka Hemingway, get them up there on the fucking defensive line front. See what they have going. On the quarterback, Porter should be fucking playing the whole time. Let Porter play. He's a new corner. He needs the game time. He needs the experience. The wide receivers, Jack Besh, number one wide receiver. Make that motherfucker number one. Put him at the one. You know,
See what he can do.
Thornton at the two. Tucker at the three in the slot. Right. See what he does. Mix them around. Mix it up. See what they can start doing. That's what I would want to see. But we're not going to see. We're going to see the same shit we've been seeing all year because Pete won't change that. Even with Chip Kelly gone, we saw the same shit over and over.
And that right there, what you said seems so fucking logical to me. Why? Why is it that the things that are logical our team doesn't do? We're already at the back end. I don't want to hear Pete Carroll telling me that he wants to win games, that he's going to make the Raiders into a championship contender this year, that we're going to go to the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, everybody was at the beginning.
You could end the season on a losing record and still have something positive on a high, yes. The and way Detroit did with Campbell, right? That year they knocked out Green Bay out of the playoffs. That's what I want to see,
bro. And that's something that would give me hope. That would something that I could actually do a show and be positive about.
Like if our last game, Kansas City needed a win to get in, and we knocked them out. But then now you're going to start the argument in the nation. What good does that do? Look at our draft position.
Here's the thing again. I'd be like,
right, 805.
Draft position doesn't guarantee us the player.
No, you could always move up, trade, whatever. Yeah,
they can trade,
but it gives you a better chance to get him. Yeah,
and Diego Pavlia might be a good quarterback for the Raiders. He might be, but I'm going to tell you like this: if he doesn't get his brother under control, that dude is going to have because they're going to see him as a quarterback that's bringing problems to the team. His brother's been arrested twice at the game.
Okay, can we start looking at coaches shit before we start doing that shit to players too?
Hey, we should. There's shit, right? You should be doing your venting of your players and your coaches. That's all a part of the structure. But I'm just saying, I'm like, when you start seeing all that, right? You start seeing the problems that like Pete Carroll has because he has a son. Are you going to really bring a quarterback that his brother's just getting arrested and known to throw parties and have issues with the fans? You're not going to want to bring that.
No.
So no matter how big and quality you can win the Heisman, bro, you got more problems than people want to deal with.
Diego's problem isn't so much that it's his size. He's undersized and doesn't have the arm. But what Diego does have is the heart and the ability to win. Is what he has.
He's a Drew Brees. He's a Drew Brees.
He has the ability to win. His arm might not even be as good as Breeze's was. But yeah.
And that's what I'm like, bro. There's factors that he has that you can't attain.
If we could only have Sweet Feet Mumford back on this roster. The true number one wide receiver talent.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. See, fuck the draft. Beat Kansas City. Yeah. Brothers grown. Like, exactly, Big Luck. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be like, and that's the thing, right? You have to play to win this game, Cheeto. I'll be like, if you go out there and you tell your team, hey, let's not win because we got to get better draft position, then why the fuck are those guys playing?
I think Pete fucked it up the second he said Kansas City wasn't a rival.
I think Pete fucked it up once he said we're going to win and we're going to win a lot.
Oh, yeah, that part, yeah. Mm-hmm.
At the very beginning, like literally, that was a no-go for me. When you go up and you say, hey, we're rebuilding, but we're going to win a lot because I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a red flag, bro, because we didn't have the blue chip players to say, hey, these are the guys I'm bringing in. These are the guys that are coming here. It was like when AP said, oh, yeah, a lot of guys want to come and play for me. Ooh,
Right.
ooh, because I'm like, bro, I didn't see all these players signing up. I didn't see players knocking down the Raiders door to say, oh, man, hey, AP's here, bro. Hey, I'm going to give you a discount, 2 for 1. No.
But does it come to the coach to sign him or the general manager?
It comes to both. Here's the thing. If
They-
you're telling me
we're not on the
no,
same
no, no.
page.
So
These
here's the
two
thing.
are not on the same page.
That's 100% agreed.
Yeah.
But let me tell you like this. When you as a coach, you say that players are going to want to come play for you and star players, tell me that meeting is not going to be brought up or that player is not going to be brought up. I didn't hear any names. I didn't hear any player come out and say, hey, I want to play for AP.
I'll tell you this much. When it comes to that, it's funny how fans will switch up on people because when Jack Jones got here, he was a fan favorite. That was one of the people that wanted to come play for him, and everybody loved him.
Oh, people loved that and loved him because he had impact on the field when he was like there.
Mm-hmm.
Until the second season where people saw that he couldn't develop and he was always lost in coverage and he got exposed.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I think people we get enamored. And I was on the AP train. I'm telling you, bro. I felt like, hey, the attitude was going to change, everything like that. And I'd be like, it was hard going through the growing pains. But I would be willing to last more with the growing pains for AP than I do this crap because you expect more. AP, you should expect. Shouldn't you expected him to have time management problems?
Oh yeah, he was a brand new coach. Yeah,
brand new coach.
Yeah.
He's learning how to do that. But here, bro, this is just total fuck ups. You've been a coach for so long, and you can't even teach. Come on, man. Going ass backwards.
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes it even. That's what makes me less patient with this dude because you were the one that was supposed to be experienced. Yeah.
Exactly. So when you're experienced and you're telling me like, hey, you're going to change things, but we see regression, it's tough, man. But then again, I go like, we fire another coach. We do this again. Then where do we go, Cheetah?
Yeah. You got to find the right one.
Jack is like Caillou, Blue Kelly, high risk, high reward. Hell no! Hell no! Ty Blue Kelly is a walking casualty. He's not even a 50-50.
What up, Navy Vet? What's going on, big dog? Mm-hmm.
Ty Blue Kelly is not even a 50-50, bro. He's not high risk, high reward. He's just high risk.
I think Pete fucked up when he signed his contract.
Shoot.
Is there LSD in his gum?
Whatever he's watching on the field and the way that he reports things, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to go young. You have to start going with these young coaches. You can't keep bringing these retreads like the Gruden talk. Let that shit go, yo. Let that shit go.
Oh my god.
We don't want Gruden to come back and coach.
Gruden 3.0. Okay, Cheeto.
No.
Let me look. Okay. No. Why?
Why?
Yeah, no, just what. So that way you can clarify to people why you wouldn't take Gruden 3.0 because I'm going to follow you up with why.
Because I'm done with the retreads. I'm done with it. I'm done with the old coaches. Yes, he's cool on his show. Yes, you love the way he talks. I would love to be in the fucking room with him and talk football. I would hear his stories and all that shit. But to have him come back here and coach, no, man. Now it's time to move on. You got to go fucking new. You got to go young. It's time for the Raiders to start changing with the league and go with it instead of trying to stick to the. That's not how the Raiders do it. We do it this way. Well, the way we've been doing it hasn't worked for years. Other teams have found success adapting to the changes in the league, and it's time we start doing the same.
I'm not laughing at you, bro. I just saw the comment by 805. He's 289 years old. Awesome. What the fuck? But hey, so Cheeto, when you talk about, oh sorry, my mind just went blank right now. Hold on, Cheeto. I'm gonna have to come back to you on that thought. Oh. Fuck. Bro, what were we just talking about? My mind just went blank.
Gruden.
Okay.
You said you were
When
going to give
Gruden,
your
no.
reasons why.
So Gruden. Okay, I want to articulate it well. What the fuck have we seen with Gruden 3.0 that we haven't seen with 2.0? I agree with you 1,000%. Why do we live in the past? Oh, this was the comment I wanted to bring up.
Which one?
Somebody, okay, I was actually listening to another podcast.
Oh, okay.
I was listening to your boy Q. Comes out and says, the Raiders have an identity. They're physical. They're tough. They run the football. They hit the big ball. They've just lost it.
We haven't been that in so long.
I didn't see it. Exactly. Tito, when have you seen this team be fast, physical, just throw the deep ball and catch the football and make big plays? I haven't seen that since 1983.
Yeah.
Why are we so delusional with trying to hold on to the past that we want to bring back Gruden? That we want to draft the fastest guy in the draft? Why? Why do we do that as Raiders fans? We know that that's not the solution. Bringing on guys that are retreads. I haven't seen anything from John Gruden for 10 years. Well, when's the last time he coached? 2003 or 2020?
2021, 2021, 2020,
2021. You haven't seen for him in half a decade.
Yeah.
What is he going to do with this team, Cheeto? What is he really going to come and do that every single other team that he's seen and offered him a job, what is he going to do with this team? Nothing. So why? Why do we live in this dreamland that Gruden, that somebody from our past is going to come and save this team?
Right.
That living the way that Al Davis drafted and doing the stuff that he did, that this was going to make our team succeed.
Right. I don't know, but I get it. You get enamored. Jeff always says that people fall in love with players. I think people fall in love with personalities as well.
The Raiders, we're the worst.
Yeah.
We fall in love with every single person that walks in the door.
But yeah, no more retreads. No more. I'm done. Yeah. Honestly, the McVay Shanahan trees are probably, that's what I'm saying, up and coming coaches.
But so we grabbed Kubiak. Kubiak is up in Seattle.
Yeah. Good point.
What's that?
Gruden would have too much access to Marks this year. If he disagrees with Spytek, he'd go straight to Mark. Creates another dysfunctional situation. Exactly. Yeah.
We're dysfunctional as fuck regardless.
Yeah. You got to remember, Gruden's the reason we didn't land Tom Brady, because he wanted to continue playing with Carr. Or so it says in the rumor world, right?
No,
yeah.
That I wouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Killer players. No, that's true. Yeah, true about that. No longer killer players. I think that's part of JPJ's liked. I love Max pushing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I get the physicality. We're like that, but I think you I think we were talking about this the other day, right? You, as much as we like that, you have to do it to a certain extent because the game has changed, and you have to change with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I agree with you, but Cheeto, I would like for us to actually turn it up and get penalized a couple of times for being extremely too physical.
mm-hmm.
Because at this point, our offensive line just is getting used, bro. They're like a freaking used mattress at a brothel. That's how often our offensive line is getting
You
used.
did not just say that. That's funny.
Yes, that's exactly how bad our offensive line is getting used on a daily basis, just getting worked.
This one, yeah.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, something has to happen. Yes, I said brothel.
He's a brothel. That's how old he is, bro.
Hey,
He said a brothel.
at the bunny house. Like
He's
a
gonna go-
mattress at the bunny house.
He's gonna go ask Miss Kitty for the house special.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, even like leave Carr alone. He's doing his thing. What email? We got an email from the black hole.
What?
Hold on.
Probably stop being negative about the team. Let's see.
Oh, it's a form we have to fill out. Every chapter leader is required to complete a chapter leader check-in form within the next 7 days. Ooh.
Ooh.
Chapters that do not complete the form by the deadline may be marked as inactive until the updated information is received. Ooh.
All right, so if you're a chapter president, make sure that you get your form filled out.
If you want to remain active.
Yeah. Hold on.
Did Will shout out Garoppolo's mattress in Vegas? Yes, he did. I like this one, Travis. I like this one. The Charlie Brown O-line. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I mean, it is what it is, big dog. I mean, we're going to be here regardless. Shout out to those of you that will be showing up in Vegas this weekend. I know our boy AR is down there. 805 is having is that today or tomorrow? 805, where you guys are having the live meet and greet with super fans and your podcasts at the Parkway Tavern. So make sure you hit up 805. Also Spicy Raider. Mm-hmm. She's gonna be there.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
Yeah.
kind of dope. 805. You have your content creators thing. Raiders content creator. You got some whiskey. You got some
805 loves to do meet and greets with other fans. Yeah.
He is the party man, huh?
Contrary to popular belief, 805 is the celebrity of the group. How Bob?
Agreed, man. I'm like, the guy's holding watch parties, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, Parkway Tavern. I believe it's at 6:00. Yeah.
Oh, Cheeto.
Hmm.
So, just to change the subject a bit, because I mean, like, talking about the Raiders is just so depressing. And, like, you know, right now at this moment, I feel like a dark cloud is over the Raiders. How do you feel about going to Houston? How do you feel about going on a new place and, like, trying some new food and hanging out with some other Raiders fans?
I'm excited. Definitely not going to eat no Tex-Mex spots. If you take me to any Tex-Mex spots, I'm not going to go. Me and Chona have decided we're sticking strictly barbecue because we are in Texas. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So you and Chona, strictly barbecue. Is the black hole making you sign a contract to the Raiders? Yeah, man. You know how it is. 805. No, it's definitely not.
Tomorrow, 12 to 3. There you go. Tomorrow, 12 to 3. Parkway Tavern. Thank you,
right
805.
there, baby. Yes, sir. Thank
There
you so much, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, man? I can't wait to go down to Texas. My daughter's she looked up some museum that's like a moving museum, and it's all interactive and stuff. So we're gonna go down there, check it out. She's gonna go to her first away Raiders game.
Well, that
You know,
part's
this is this is well outside of Denver and outside of Las Vegas. This is gonna be her first game in Texas. She's gonna be down there, so I'm like, it's gonna be cool, man. Lots of good memories to make and lots of cool people to see down there.
yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to meet everyone that we've talked to, the Texas people that we've interacted with. Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited. We got our ticket already. We got our hotel. Yeah. Shout out to James as well for hooking me up with the tickets. Me and Chona. So it's
Man,
gonna
this
be fun,
guy.
man. Mm-hmm.
Prime time. Hey, must be good to be the world famous, non-famous podcaster Cheeto Linus, man. I mean, like this guy has the lounge in LA.
The
Has,
lounge
like,
was the booth
the
that I
lounge.
stole at. Yeah.
No, the Cheeto lounge with a couch, a smoking section,
That was
recliner
funny.
seats. I'd be like,
Yeah.
hey, did I miss out on some hors d'oeuvres too? I'd be like, who knows?
No, those were inside. I didn't get
those
no
were-
food.
Those
Yeah.
were inside.
Yeah, no.
Got you.
Me and my girl got food after we went to In-N-Out. Yeah. Gotta go to In-N-Out. Gotta go to In-N-Out. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He said, I like to stay so low profile you can't hear me. Ain't no-
Here's the
right.
thing. All right. Here's the thing. Hey, if you guys go out to see 805 this weekend out there with Spicy, make sure you guys remind him you guys play a drinking game. Every time 805 says, here's the thing, we take a shot. Oh man, shout out to my boy. That was cool. What's going on, Nav, man? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. It all comes from that laugh. Maybe.
Man,
Anyway, big dog, you guys doing anything this weekend for the game?
yeah. So we're gonna have a watch party, man. We're gonna have a watch party here at the Eagles 595 in Junction, and like just get together, have like a good time. We usually have food, have some drinks and just enjoy the game. I'm like, I obviously don't drink, so I enjoy my Pepsis and everybody else has their beers. But yeah, man, that's what it's all about. And then we're doing some fundraising for, the homeless shelters and stuff like that. And then we're doing some turkeys and getting ready for our toy drive.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. How about
So make
yourself,
sure
man?
No, I'm just gonna be chilling. I'm gonna relax, chill, because we got Houston coming up. So I want to kind of keep it low key, chill. We just had the event last week, so I'm still like tired, still trying to recover from all that stuff. So I'm probably just gonna chill, spend
Just-
time with the family. Yeah,
Stay home, drink, have some sopita, have
Yeah.
some pollo.
some chow mein, bro. Some chow mein.
He said
There's-
chow mein.
There's a spot by my house. It's like kind of those. They have Chinese food, but you serve yourself, and they charge you by how much it weighs. Yeah.
Oh,
So
bro.
me and my girl like to go there. I want to go to the movies. All bullshit aside, I want to go to the movies. So Saturday when I watch the college games, and then maybe Sunday after the Raider game, probably go watch The Running Man. I know my girl wants to watch Wicked. Yeah.
That's dope, man. I'm glad that you still get out and you do other things. I mean, like a lot of people put in so much time to things.
I'm actually
outside of-
more excited for the championship Saturday than I am for Sunday's game.
Really.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. You got
'cause-
Notre Dame.
That's what I'm saying. That a lot of those outcomes is going to determine what happens to my team. And then on Monday, me and Chona go live on Monday. I believe that's the day of the selection show, or it might be Sunday. But either way, we'll
Sunday.
go over the
It's Sunday.
playoff.
I thought it was the Sunday selection. So
I think so. So either way, me and Chona will go over the results and see what happens with that. Yeah.
oh man.
And then I might join Rundown. Rundown has a new college football show called Rundown U. If you
oh
haven't,
yeah,
go
man.
check
I was
that out,
watching
so.
some of it, and I
Yeah.
saw you guys all in your
Mhm.
college jerseys and stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man, this is dope.
Yeah, so I might do
Yeah,
that.
man.
But
That's
other than
dope,
that, man, just chilling. You know. Hey, those of you who tuned in, thank you. Thank you for tuning in, watching us. We'll be back again next Friday. Hopefully more positive.
Shoot, absolutely, bro.
And if within 7 days, hopefully with an active club still. 'Cause some of us love to procrastinate.
Bro, they asked for the address, and I'm like, Fuck, I forgot the location address.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll see how that goes, and then all right.
No, man, it's all good. But hey, Cheeto, thank you so much, brother. I always love hosting the show with you. I love sharing the time. Hey, Jeff, thank you guys so much for listening. I appreciate y'all. Man, it's such a good time. I hope to see y'all and meet y'all in person. If you guys are in the chat. But at the end of the day, man, it's all about one nation. It's all about one team. And you guys know we love this team. It's all about the Raiders. Yeah, that's why we keep it real.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Just win, baby. Look, check it out. All black with a hoodie, snapback, Raiders cap on. Long white socks, me mugging like I'm King Kong. With them all black Chuck Taylors. West side and this bitch yelling Raiders. Thuggin', cause we know with it. Motherfuckers like y'all suck, but we don't give a fuck, nigga. We deal with it. Y'all jacking, getting nigga fucked up with the quickness. Parking lot squabbles, giving nigga the business. Shh, quiet. The fuck you mean? We yelling Raiders, bitch. Like fuck your team, you wanna talk your shit. Get sad like Scream Stadium, take off, nigga. Homicide scene. Oakland to LA, LA to Oakland, Las Vegas, Sin City, steady smoking. Raiders looking to get another ring like fuck y'all haters, nigga. Y'all know I mean. We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.
With so much drama in the big LV, it's kinda hard being Yaya or end up C. But I, somehow, some ways, keep dropping these Raider hits like every single day. May I sip on this Henny while these haters pay attention and my name stay bitchin'. I'ma stay G'd up like a silver feed up and tucked as a burner just in case it eats up. But I'm humble, 10 toes down to never stumble. Keep doing Raider music, imitate and never double. It's like everywhere we go, it's like the same old shit. Here Raiders just suck, y'all can suck my dick. It's a nation just to prove, no need to consume, win, lose, or tie. Raider nation keep moving, top to the bottom, bottom to the top. It's Raider nation all day till the casket drop.
We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Welcome in this bitch like nigga, what's happening? With whiskey in my cup, turned up, Raider nation hella active. Watch what you say, watch the yapping, nigga. Don't get your ass kicked. We bout that action, I'm a goofy nigga, but I ain't no goofy nigga. Fuck around and find out he doing a two-piece nigga. Everybody knows me soon as I hit the scene. They like Raiders, bitch, nigga, fuck your team. Champions Club, I am the one. VIP access, we do what can't be done. I do what I do, nigga, that's on the daily. Talking hella shit, give a fuck if they hate me. Only one nation, Raider nation, and it's evident. Any other nation is irrelevant. Commitment to excellence, just win, bang, these what we telling them. Shout out to the nation, you know I had to represent. Yelling Raiders, bitch, y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch, y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.